Branding race-derived technology to road cars is not a new idea, especially to Ferrari. Racing-inspired technology lays the foundation of the Ferrari Enzo. As such, the chassis is built from carbon fiber and aluminum honeycomb panels, forming a rigid tub. At the center of the chassis seats the 12-cylinder naturally aspirated engine. Dubbed the F140, it is one of the largest Ferrari engines. Having such a large displacement allows the Enzo to produce a respectable 657 Nm of torque at 5,500 RPM. With such fantastic 6-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine that absolutely screams, the Enzo boasted performance numbers that spoke for themselves, putting out 660 horsepower, a stated 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 3.1 seconds, and a top speed of 217 miles per hour. The C8 Corvette serves as an example of keeping things simple and going back to what worked best. The Z06 comes with a 5.5-liter, naturally aspirated V8 engine producing 670 brake horsepower at 8,400 RPM, and 623 Nm, making it the highest horsepower, naturally aspirated V8 to hit the market in any production car, ever. The engine is further paired to an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. Chevrolet claims that the Z06 is capable of sprinting from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.6 seconds. The new Z06's striking appearance, sound and tactile feel are the result of intense focus. With new, wider sculpted front and rear fascia designs that define a confident stance and exotic proportions and a luxuriously appointed interior, the Z06 is the ultimate supercar experience. The GTC4 Lusso was Ferrari's replacement for the FF, an unusual Ferrari with all-wheel drive and a rear end that resembled a BMW Z3. The Ferrari GTC4 Lusso is equipped with the naturally aspirated Ferrari GT 6.3-liter V12, which combines amazing power with efficiency and creates a noise that is exhilarating when driving fast, but quiet and harmonic when touring. The Ferrari's V12 put out 681 brake horsepower with its red line at a class-leading 8,250 RPM. The GTC4 Lusso has a top speed of 207.7 miles per hour, and accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.1 seconds flat. The Ferrari F12 Berlinetta was Ferrari's replacement for the 599 GTB, and the company did put all into making sure it's not just far faster than its iconic predecessor, but also more fun to drive at slower speeds. With its front-engined layout, politeness, and exotic F1-inspired dynamic ability, it makes the claim to be both a GT and a supercar. The F12 Berlinetta has a 6.3-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine that produces an almost unbelievable 740 brake horsepower at 8,250 RPM, and 508 pound-feet of torque at 6,000 RPM. All that mumbo is transmitted to the 315-section rear tires via a 7-speed dual-clutch transaxle, and Ferrari's e-difference. The results are startling: 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds, 0 to 124 miles per hour in 8.5 seconds, and a top speed of over 211 miles per hour. A vision of the ultimate road-going Aston Martin. Or at least, it was when the 177 was first announced back in 2009. Initially, the name seems quite strange compared to Aston's other very well-named cars. However, the title's main purpose was to inform people that this car is a very limited edition. That's right, only 77 of this stunning machine were produced. At the heart of this car is a 7-liter naturally aspirated V12. Rated at 750 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque, the 177 was, at launch, the most powerful naturally aspirated car in the world. And while cars like the Ferrari F12 and various one-off Zondas quickly caught back up, the 177 has remained Aston's fastest road car, good for a claimed top speed of 220 miles per hour, with 0 to 62 miles per hour achievable in 3.7 seconds.